It is time to talk about what's going around. Each week, we bring in local medical providers to find out what kinds of issues they're seeing in patients right now. And a lot of times, we might have something that you're seeing at your own home. Carrie Hare is a nurse practitioner from CVS Minute Clinic. Carrie, good afternoon. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
And, you know, we were talking about just issues that you are seeing in your own practice right now. It turns out strep is going around, right?
Yes, we are seeing an uptick in strep, and that may just be from kids going or kind of at school and sharing it and then having exams and all of that. So they're just in contact studying, things like that. And so we're seeing a lot of it lately.
Is it a little of an unusual time to see strep?
It's a little unusual. Usually we see that increase in occurrence when they go back to school because they've had a break, you know, they haven't been around each other as much, and then it kind of dies out. And then as they go back to school, you see that increase because they're around each other and in close quarters. Whereas now they are in close quarters, but we're seeing a pop of it. So.
Wow. What is it that would be some of the signs of strep if you have a child at home who's sick and you're wondering if that's what they might have?
Right, so they will usually report intense pain in their throat, trouble swallowing. They usually have a fever of 100.4 or above. You don't see a lot of cough with it, so usually cough lends you more to viral or allergies. And then you also, if you look in the back of their throat, you'll see white patches on their tonsils. We like to call that exudate, but that's that presence of that bacteria back there. And
when you take, a kid or an adult into the office there, you do the strep test, right? To see if that's in fact what they have.
Absolutely. We'll do a test in office. Usually it takes about 5 to 10 minutes. That will let us know for the most part if the strep is positive. If it is negative on that test, we do send out a culture just to make sure, and that usually takes about 72 hours, give or take, a day.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the good thing about strep is there is very definitive ways to treat strep, right? If somebody is diagnosed with it.
Absolutely. We like to treat it with antibiotics, and then you can do some over-the-counter pain medication, but you do want to make sure that you treat it because it can have serious implications down the road if you develop any kind of rheumatic issues and cause some heart problems down the road if not treated.
Yeah, you want to make sure you're staying on top of it for sure. Is strep contagious? Is this something that if one person in the family has it, there's a chance that others would get it, and really to kind of be aware of that? And what are some things you can do to kind of avoid getting that spread happening?
Yes, so it is contagious, and a lot of times it's through the sharing of food or drinks, drinking after one another, not good hand washing, things like that. So making sure you're washing your hands, no sharing drinks or food, that will really help decrease that spread.
Yeah, really good advice among family and also among friends, because
yes.
I have teenagers. They tend to go behind each other and share things and all that. Best not to do that. Yeah. All right. Well, Carrie, thank you so much for all of that advice. Really, really helpful for everybody at home.
Yeah.
All right. Well, right now we do want to send things over to Chief Meteorologist Kendra Kent. She's standing by in the Weather Center. And I know Carrie mentioned allergies a moment ago. I'll tell you, we have had quite an allergy season